Hey John, here's the side-by-side views of the running analysis. So we'll take a walk through and we'll hit those key points that we talked about. So we'll start here with the left-hand view. And the first thing we'll take a look at is where we are at mid-stance with that forward lean. So we want a little bit of forward lean. If we draw that straight line down, if you recall, this is at 8-degree forward lean. So we have our plumb line down. We have our line that should hit through the ears, the shoulder, the hip. So forward lean looks pretty good. Not much I would change there. We'll see the exact same thing on the right side as well. The next thing we'll go through and look at is well, we talked about our cadence already. We had your cadence at 156, so that's going to be one of those things we want to improve closer to 180. The main thing we saw on both sides was our ground contact point. So where is that foot contacting the ground in relation to our center of mass? So if we drew a line straight down, that's our center of mass. So really we want our ground contact to happen right at that area. So you can see with our ground contact happening here, we're a little bit in front of that center of mass. So just to scroll through, ideally our midfoot would be hitting the ground right about here, right about here. I do think if we improve that cadence, that'll take that away, and that was the main factor that we saw, I think, in terms of what we want to work on from the side view. A couple other simple things we saw: dorsiflexion angle, basically how much ankle bend do you have. We go from 90 degrees here, so it gave us 29. We want to be between about 26 and 50 there, so that's good. We'll take a look at this side here. So that takes us to about 22, so maybe a little stiffer on the left side. Overall, both not bad. Hip extension we took a look at. Again, we want this value right between 18 and 20. So we drop a plumb line right down. Go from your hip joint down here to full extension. So right at 18 on that side. Maybe a little bit more on this left side, just by the eyeball test here, but let's see. And about 25 on that left side. So pretty good. Everything looks good from that standpoint. So really the takeaway from this side view is just trying to speed up that cadence to get that ground contact closer under your center of mass.